welcome back, everyone. This is Majorly Gaming. Last time in this game, we completed the Dongo's Cavern, and we got the bomb bag, which is going to be very useful to us, actually. Our next stop right now is the Great Fairy Fountain. But before I do that, though, there are a couple things I need to get in Goron City, so let me take care of that first. I'm not going to take out my Hylian shield off just yet, because I still need it for right now. The first thing I definitely want to get is the, there's actually gold Skulltula in this one room over here. Let me go ahead and get over there first before I do anything else. We need a lot of bombs to get through this place. Yeah, so you don't have to blast every rock here. You just have to blast the rocks that'll get you to the skull. So, whoops. I have a bottle of milk with me, so if I need to restore some hearts, I can use the milk bottle to restore some life if I really have to. There's a bomb bag upgrade I can get, but first let me take care of the skull mask and give it to the Skull Kid in Lost Woods. That should be a #1 priority right now. There's also a Deku Nut upgrade I can get around here. I just have to get access to it first, though. Whoops. Oh, that's just a rupee. I'm not gonna pick that up. It's gonna be right over here, actually. Okay, I gotta put my Deku shield on for these guys. But I need the Hylian shield again for Death Mountain, though. Whoops. That's the first Deku Nut upgrade. Well, I definitely need more Deku Seeds right now, because I used quite a lot last time, so might as well take them while I'm at it. Now I'll be able to sell the skull mask properly and get some rupees back this way. I won't be getting a lot of rupees back, but it doesn't really matter. This mask is supposed to cost 20 rupees, but I get 10 rupees out of the Skull Kid. Yeah, so this is going to be the second major gathering in the game. We got a long way to go before the next dungeon anyway, so yeah. Okay, so back over here, we're going to go up the stairs. We have to stop the big Goron from rolling to get another bomb bag. Yeah, be careful not to get in his way, because that's not really good. You have to stop him in a certain position, I think, to get the bomb bag. Let's see. I believe that this Goron is rather picky of where you stop him at. Anyway, we got the bomb bag upgrade here. Now we have to make our way up to the Great Fairy. Okay, so from over here, we're gonna climb up the mountain. Oh my god. Let's blast these rocks first. really? I didn't mean to fall, I meant to jump. There we go. Okay, there's another red rupee in here that I'm gonna get first. I'm gonna need a lot of rupees for a certain minigame in the Hyrule Castle Town Market, so I'm gonna collect a bunch of rupees right now. Alright, now that we have that, let's start cleaning up the mountain here. I'm gonna need my slingshot, though. So basically what you need to do is you need to use your shield to defend yourself from the rocks. But as a Zelda expert, I don't really need to do that. I can take a few hits, it's not a big deal. And like I said, I have some milk with me in case I need it. Okay. Let me take out these Skulltulas first. Actually, they're called Skullwaltulas. And in the later Zelda games, they're basically called Waltulas, which is a little easier on the mouth. I can definitely understand why Nintendo did that. Okay, so before we visit the Great Fairy, I'm gonna go into the Death Mountain Crater first, because there are a couple things I can get. Alright, we got another serving of milk in the bottle, so I'm gonna hold on to it for right now. By normal means, you don't really want to come here as young Link, because it's like really hot here. If time expires, you're basically dead. What I'm really here for, though, is for the Skulltula, and there's a heart piece here I can get. I can make it just in time to get out of here, so I'm not too worried about the... let me wind that a little bit, actually. There we go. The rewind function is a lifesaver for the most part, but I don't recommend that you use it very often because it's not always going to save you. Trust me, I've been there before. Alright. There's another heart piece in the Skulltula we can get here, but we can't get it just yet. Now, the more hearts that you have, the longer you can stay in hot areas without a certain tunic. Alright, we have the spin attack. Well, basically we already know about it, but the spin attack allows us to unleash energy. There's another Great Fairy in the Hyrule Castle Town Market that we have to go visit right now. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need that other upgrade pretty soon. Actually, well, not pretty soon, but like very later in the game. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take off my Hylian shield because I'm not gonna really need it for a while. we're gonna take a little shortcut back down to Kakarika Village, then make our way back to Hyrule Castle's town market. Yeah, so this is gonna be the second major gathering of this game. There's quite a lot to collect right now. Alright, let's get to it then. Before we go anywhere else though, let me go in here to get the next reward, because we've defeated up to 20 Skulltulas at the very least. Yeah. The Stone of Agony. This also works in the Switch, by the way. As long as your Switch has some sort of rumble on it, the Stone of Agony will work in this version. In the 3DS version, they had to replace with the Shard of Agony because there was no rumble feature for the 3DS. Okay, excellent. Let's go back to Hyrule Castle's town market then. Okay, so from over here, we're gonna go ahead and play a minigame actually, the Bombchu Bowling Alley. Once you get the bomb bag, this minigame will be available to you. You can get some Bombchu, another bomb bag, and another heart piece. So I'm gonna go for basically all the essential prizes here that I want to get. Now, the rewind function, if you have a Switch 2, the rewind function will be your best friend in this minigame. That way you can save yourself a lot of time and rupees. Well, in my case, I'll be saving a lot of time with this video. You want to try to anticipate the Kuko's movements too, because that's going to be a big help. Yeah, Bombchu are not really essential, but we'll definitely need to have some Bombchu at some point in the game. Okay, that's a heart piece. We definitely want to get that next. Okay, I'm gonna rewind it a little bit here, actually. Yeah, after 5 seconds, the Kuko will start moving again. In all seriousness, though, this minigame really annoys the hell out of me. And you can definitely see why. Alright, we got the heart piece. I still need to get the bomb bag here, though. I'm gonna go for that next. Unfortunately, though, the prize is always gonna be random every time we play this. And we get another heart container, too. Yay. Oh, bombs, really? I kind of lost this one on purpose just because, you know, I don't really need the bombs, but I want the bomb bag. Okay, this is going to be really easy then. If you need to, you can hold down the Z button or ZL button on the Switch 2 controller to sidestep. That way you can aim your Bombchu more easily. Yay, we got it! That's everything that we need. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're done here. I'm not gonna spend any more money on this minigame. Quite expensive too, anyway. I want to sell this bug to this guy over here, just to get some rupees back. But I also need to give out the mask to the salesman over here. Let's do that first. The spooky mask. This is basically the wooden mask of Redead's face. So it's really nothing special. Well, most of the masks have nothing special to offer. They're just there to give out to people. So let me go over here. We're gonna go visit the Great Fairy in this area. Once we visit her, we're gonna head back over to Hyrule Field. We're gonna go ahead and sell the mask over to the kid in the graveyard. So the Great Fairy that we need to see is gonna be over here. The item that the Great Fairy will give us is going to be essential for a certain dungeon. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, dense fire is going to be essential for later, like I said. I'm going to leave it as slow for right now. Alright, so we got the spooky mask. We're going to head over to Kakariko Village. Go up these stairs. Well, as long as it's daytime, the little boy in the graveyard will be present. What's really funny is that once you show the kid the mask, he'll give it to you at full price. Okay. Let's go ahead and pay this guy the 30 rupees for the spooky mask. I'm gonna go ahead and take the bunny hood right now. I can't sell it just yet, though. The only way we can sell it is by clearing the next dungeon for young Link. That'll have to come in another video, though. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go ahead and head over to Zora's River. It's gonna be right over here. I'm gonna make it daytime because I don't want to deal with the style children over here. Also, as a fun fact, if you stay on the road, the style children will not appear. This is basically a callback from the road being from the Adventure of Link. As long as you're on the road, monsters will not appear to attack you or confront you in the game, that is. You can defeat the style children for like a bunch of rupees if you really want to, but I'm not going to really do it, though. Anyway, let's go over here. This is where Zora's River is going to be at. Yeah, so for this next major gathering, I'll have to split the videos into two parts because there's really a lot that we have to collect. So, let me demonstrate to you how the spin attack works here. This is great if you need to take out a bunch of enemies at once. So I definitely should probably mention right now that now that the Zelda movie has been wrapped up in terms of filming, I gotta wonder what the Gorons are going to look like, as well as Zoras. I'm honestly nervous about it, but at the same time, I can't help but be excited for it too. This tree has a Skulltula in it that we can take out. Okay, so this is where the major gathering really comes into play here. This South Soil does not have a Skulltula in it, so I'm gonna set aside my bugs once I talk to this guy here. Every time you buy magic beans from this guy, the price will increase. You can buy up to 10 magic beans in this game. So the last of the magic beans will be 100 rupees. I'm gonna buy quite a bunch of them right now, actually, just to have them ready to go. Yeah, so I should have enough to buy at least 4 or 5. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to buy 5 of these magic beans right now. I'll have to get the rupees to get the rest of them. That should be pretty easy, though. Alright, let's go ahead and plant some of these right now, actually. You can't water these as young Link right now, but there's a way to make them grow. I'll get more into that later. There's a secret here, but we can't access it just yet. We need this Kuko to get a couple of heart pieces right now, so I'm gonna focus on that right now. I'm gonna go for the heart piece over here, actually. I'm still gonna use the Kuko to get somewhere else. Let me go ahead and nab him right over here. There's actually another heart piece I'm gonna get right now using this Kuko. Let's go ahead and do that first. It's gonna be right up here, but you definitely need the Kuko to get it. Okay, yeah, there's a Skulltula by that ladder down there. We'll get to that in just a second. Whoops. Okay, let me try it again. Okay, I'll have to go all the way back now. Okay, so over here, there are some frogs that we could play the ocarina to for rupees. Every time you play one of the songs that you learned in the game, one of the frogs will become really big. Once all 5 of them are huge, you can play a minigame with them to get a heart piece. I'm gonna go ahead and play a couple more songs here to get some rupees from these guys, because I'll need them for the magic beans. Okay, we're gonna swim over here now. There's a red rupee hidden in the water over here. That owl's over there again, but I'm gonna ignore him. Let me see if I can get another rupee out of these rocks here. There we go. Now I can buy more of the magic beans here. Now there is a hole that I can go into that'll have like a chest full of rupees I can get. That's going to help me get more of the magic beans. I'm not gonna be able to get all the magic beans at once right away. But I need to at least have like enough for now just to have ready for later on. You definitely need the magic beans to access certain areas to get more heart pieces in this game. That is 300% the game as a whole. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this one should be the fairy fountain, I believe. If you ever need access to a fairy fountain to put a fairy in a bottle, these are for you. Other than that, let's go over here, and we're going to open up the chest that has rupees inside of them. I'm going to go ahead and drink the rest of this milk and take the fish with me, actually, because we'll definitely need the fish for later. Okay, so at this point I should have enough rupees to get at least one more magic bean from the guy over here. I gotta save some rupees for a minigame in Zora's domain later on, though. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take whatever magic beans he has for me right now, and that'll be it for the time being. Yeah, I'll have to come back for the rest later. I don't have enough money for them. But I need the rupees for later, though. Okay, so from up here, this is where Zora's domain is going to be. However, I'm not going to really have the time to do it in this video because this video is long enough as it is anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a suspend point over here for right now. And then when I have the time to do so, I'll play this game again for you guys. Oh my god. My allergies are so bad right now. Alright guys, that's going to be it for right now. Until then, this is Major League Gaming, logging out. You guys have a good one. Have a nice night. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.